First time as a dynamic duo here. I'm excited about this, guys. If you haven't checked out their podcast, a new season has just launched. Everybody, very welcome. Very first time together on Kruse Control from Scene Change Podcast. Welcome, Danny Brown and Mr. Aaron Smith. Welcome to Kruse Control.
Hello.
Hey. Thanks for having us.
Thanks for being here. Let's talk about Scene Change a little bit because I am excited about this. You guys are launching a new season, and then you guys, this is season 2, right? Season 2?
Season 2, yep. Season 1 is all available right now. It's out on all the podcast formats, YouTube, Apple, Spotify.
Amazing. And guys, just so you know, let's go Danny this time. What is Scene Change? Can you tell the people about it a little bit?
Yeah, Scene Change is a podcast about people in the industry that have a side hustle or have pivoted in one way or another, but everyone kind of has a skill that they've acquired through their work, and then sometimes those skills transfer over into another industry or even just a hobby. And so we kind of dive into those individual stories and hear a little bit more about their experience in the film industry, but also their side hustle.
So does it always have to be the film industry, or could it be like outside of that as well? It's always about that side.
It's definitely something in media, entertainment, and somewhere in that realm. We're not too picky about it being specifically a film set, but we're all working in some sort of entertainment or media, and those are the people that we talk to. Yeah.
One of our guests was a podcaster turned writer, so it's generally media, but we have talked about other things too. So
I love that. Yeah, because I was on there too. I joined you guys for this new season. I'm excited to hear that episode too. We had a lot of fun. I was happy you guys had me on. It was a blast, and I'm excited that you guys are doing it again because I was talking to Aaron before about this, and you guys have that itch. You wanted to come back. It's been difficult, right, with the whole, being in the same room. The digital world has changed it quite a bit. Now, for you guys, how's that changed? Aaron, are you excited about being digital now? Is this changing your whole perspective when you're doing Scene Change?
I think it's all about leaning into the changes and leaning into kind of the new world that we have in front of us, because looking backwards doesn't really serve us too much, but appreciating the skills and the structures that got us to where we are is a big part of the show as well. So I'm optimistic because there are so many new ways to reach audiences, and there's honestly some ways that I've never really appreciated before that are becoming massive ways of connecting with culture, new audiences. So I'm excited about most of it and trying to lean in.
It's got to be so different though, because you guys were in studio before, right? So it's got to be a lot different sometimes. But I love this whole world we live in right now. But how and when did you guys actually start? That's my question. When did you guys actually begin this? Like how long ago? And then how many episodes are you guys going to do for this new season? I guess should I go to Danny? What do you think? You guys want to fight over?
Sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, Aaron. So it's been 1 year since we wrapped up season 1, I think.
That's right.
And,
yeah.
And so before that, I guess it was probably 6 months of recording. We weren't doing live. We were recording every episode and then doing a little editing and then we would upload it. But yeah, so I guess a year and a half since the start of Scene Change officially.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And I'm happy you guys are back together. But how'd you guys meet too? How'd you guys meet? Were you guys working on set together, or how'd you come together? Friends for a long time?
We met at the rental house after college. We both went to work at Panavision and learn more about professional camera equipment, and from there transition into working in the field. So I think of it sort of as like a second way of getting kind of the nuts and bolts of what it takes to be working in a technical field.
I love that. It's funny how you come together the way. Go ahead, Danny. Yeah.
No, I was just gonna piggyback on that. Like Panavision was my film school. I didn't go to film school, but it was definitely a very educational experience for me in the 2.5 years that I was there.
What's that like? What's that like at Panavision?
Typically, if you start out at Panavision, you're working in shipping and receiving. So there's gear coming in and going out constantly, whether it's a full three camera package or just a specialized lens that they need for a day. It goes through shipping and receiving, and then there's I don't think it's there anymore actually, but there was another department called RTR, which was, oh man, what was it? Return. What was it, Aaron?
Ready to
rent. So there was a room.
It's gone because it was unappreciated when I was there.
that was the room that
Irish
Aaron.
rods.
Yeah, I think Aaron and I probably got to know each other in that room, and it was just doing a first pass quality control check over the gear, and sometimes we could fix it, and if we couldn't, it would go to someone else. But and then there's the prep floor, and that's where all the camera assistants come through and prep the packages for whatever TV show or movie that they're getting ready for. And that was always kind of that coveted area. If you worked at Panavision, you wanted to be on the prep floor because you wanted to leave and work on set. But the only way you could do that was to introduce yourself and get to know those camera assistants that were coming through, because they were the ones working on set.
And they get that connection then to bring you on there then.
Exactly.
That's great. It's sad because I think the rental houses and all that are hurting these days. They've been laying off a lot of people. Hollywood's been hurting. It's frustrating because I hear it across the board from people being like, oh, they've downsized, we're downsizing. So I hope these jobs can stay. We get more of those for opportunities to keep, leading to bigger and better opportunities, more of this big grand scheme of us getting back on set. I love that. Let me ask you this, because the new season's coming, right? What can we expect from this new season? Like, what do we expect? Any kind of big guess? Any big magic moments you expect us to see? You're going to love that you're excited about that you shot already?
Well, you're one of them. I mean, we're excited for your episode. It was cool talking with you and just kind of, plumbing a little bit of this new world of media, because it is so, we come from a traditional way of filmmaking, TV and movies. And the fact that TikTok is pulling so many views, and we can't really ignore it. It really is impacting culture. So I think those things really make a difference. There's 9x16 is a whole thing now too, and it kind of creates some in-camera editing that I think is just expanding what we can do creatively. And if you think of it that way, I think it does open new avenues of entertainment.
TikTok is changing everything. It really is. It's changing everything. The vertical format, it's crazy. And we've been doing that here. We're trying to get into the vertical format here for Kruse Control too. It's a wild, wild west, if you ask me. How do you guys balance this co-hosting thing? Because, I know like GR and I really just argue back and forth. We have a good time. But how do you guys balance? Do you have any plans going into it at all? Or do you just kind of let it flow and let the natural conversation happen? This is fun to see who wants to take this conversation.
I think we lean towards the natural conversation for sure. I mean, we prep a little bit to have questions ready, and that our guest has an understanding of what we're going to be talking about. But I think overall we just kind of let the conversation go where it wants to go. My favorite episode that's coming up is with somebody who is a director and has lost his home to the Altadena fires, and it's a very emotional one, but it's a good one. Those are the ones I gravitate towards because they're so personal to those individuals, and I really love and admire when people are actually open to telling that side of their story.
It's Absolutely. Such a tragedy. It really was. A lot of people lost their homes, and a lot of people went through just like hell with all of that too. Hell on earth, and it's just sad. So it's great to have that conversation and have some of that open about it, because a lot of people hold back from that too. They really do. I can't imagine losing your whole life like that. It's a lot. It's insanity to me. I can't wait to hear that episode. That's going to be fun. I really am excited to hear that, because it is going to be good to hear that like raw, real side, which I feel like you guys get a lot of that in your podcast too. People being honest, open about what they go through and how they actually function in this crazy town and in this business. So I love it, guys. I'm excited for this new season. It's out right now, right? The first episode's out.
The first episode starring an interview with Danny, which seems a little bit cheap for us, but it's I think it's important because we did start the first season with kind of a dual interview. We talked about our friendship and our relationship, and it was nice to actually get to feature Danny and talk about his scene change, which was about creating a product that honestly he shared with me early, and I was like, dude, this is so simple, it's so smart, and it solves a problem that I've had in the past that I think is exactly what we want from any kind of new product, and something that's going to add to all of the things that are 100 years old and we've been using them forever.
I love that. I can't wait to hear that one too. That's gonna be fun. And it's also good to have you guys together. Like, it's like you're back together now, you're back in the saddle, and you have that moment of like, okay, here we go, guys. We're setting this path forward. This is us. Let's go. Was that good for you, Danny? Did you have fun time doing that?
Oh, yeah, of course. Aaron and I have a good chemistry. I mean, we're friends first, right? But,
Yeah.
so it's easy for us to have a podcast together. But yeah, I think Aaron might have an episode. He has a guest that he found, and he kind of controls that interview for the most part, and then vice versa. If I find somebody, I plan it that way, but we both kind of interject and have good chemistry between the two of us.
I love that.
It's been a lot of fun.
I'm happy you guys are doing this again, because I guess I was talking to Aaron and Bob before. I'm so happy. I'm excited for you guys. Yeah, keep it going. Isn't this new form awesome? We can be together. It's so good. And guys, so
yeah, we had a guest from New Mexico. Sorry, that we couldn't have done last season. So there's some changes that we've made that are, I think, really improving the quality of our guests and who we can interview.
So like, just let the people know, like, so how many episodes? You said 10 episodes, right? 10 episodes?
There's 23 episodes out right now. And then this season, we're planning to do 10 episodes coming out every Tuesday. But we might go a little bit longer if we can, but right now we just have that planned. So we're doing the interviews as we go, but we have somebody who does miniatures painting, who moved from, or is an operator who does miniatures painting. And we're working with people or interviewing people who are really creative and doing amazing things in multiple different ways and different places. So it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
I'm excited. I'm excited for both of you. Danny, take it away. What do you got? What are you most excited about, Danny?
I mean, we're about halfway through, I think, recording the 10 that we kind of committed to. So I'm excited about the next 5, which we'll have to figure out who those people are, because we haven't quite gotten there yet. But like, I'm always excited to like dig in deep and figure out who could potentially be a good story. But again, like I mentioned before, the Altadena story is so far my favorite.
Anything else you want to say to people before we move on to the show? Anything that's stepping out that you want everybody to know about before we move on? Danny, you got something?
Yeah, go.
Aaron,
follow us on search us on Spotify or whatever podcast platform you listen to, and then we're on Instagram too at Scene Change Pod. So give us a follow.
That's awesome. I can't wait to hear it. And I'm excited for you guys. I thank you so much for being here on Kruse Control. Fun having a good time with us, hanging out. We crack some jokes. We have a good time. We talk about the business. And everybody, check out Scene Change, everybody.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the Pepestar needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.
Kruse Control Show.